Hey guys, what's up? ScottishDuck here once again. Okay, I really should put clothes in the cupboard or the wardrobe or something, shouldn't I? Too lazy. Anyway, yes, I know, I haven't really been making that many videos lately. I don't know, I'm not gonna bullshit, I seem to have lost my zing a little bit, you know? Hey, what's up? But I'm still compelled to do these little collection updates, so I guess that's something for any of you who are interested. So, yeah, here we go. Quite big pile today, actually. Since it's probably been a while since I last did it. But anyway, let's get right into it. Right, first of all, we've got... Oh, yes. I'm not going to go on about this too much. I've played it for about 8 hours, and I will most certainly probably do a little review on it. Because you all know how much I love Ace Attorney and shit. But yeah, really liking it so far. In fact, I want to get this video over and done with soon so I can go back and play it some more actually. So yeah. Anyway. And I have a bunch of other piles here. Let's see. Let's do this pile first. Little categories, if you will. Here is import category, which are just 2 American PS1 games. So yeah. First one's Wild Arms 2. Is that the Thundercats logo? Could be. Anyway, I love Thundercats. Anyway, yeah, the original, I think this game was released in the PAL region actually, but I think this one was cheaper and that's why I bought it. At least I think that was the reason. I can't actually remember, it was a while ago since I bought it. But, yeah, it's funny though, because the original Wild Arms game was just an okay RPG to me, you know, it wasn't anything amazing. It was fun, I beat it, but it could have been more, I thought, so... Don't know what to think about this one. I mean, I've said before, actually, even before I got into the Wild Arms games, you know, just looking at them from afar, I was really intrigued, you know, an JRPG set in the Wild West. That sounds awesome to me, so maybe I'll get more enjoyment out of these, the other games in the series. But in any case, that's Wild Arms 2, and second was one that I just came across at random, more or less, and thought, oh... Yeah, look at that. That is PS1 era JRPG box art in a nutshell. I just saw this box art and I was like, oh fuck, I need to get this. And upon closer inspection of the box art, I'm like, oh shit, it's Atlas. And then after buying it, I found out that it's a sort of 2D game, but it's also got a dating sim attached to it or something. I don't know, but yeah, it looks interesting to say the least. So yeah. Thousand Arms. This was not released in PAL, obviously, because it's Atlas, bastards. But yeah, it's nice to have this one. I'll be sure to give that a go. Right, what's the next pile? This is definitely the biggest one, so let's get this out of the way. This is miscellaneous JRPG file, and actually they're all PS3 games, so yeah, let's just go through it, shall we? Right. Oof. First one we've got Atelier Escha and Logi. I can never remember the fucking name of this. Now, guys, I fucking love the Atelier games, right? I feel like I'm saying that in every other video recently, but I really, really do love them, okay? And this is the 5th one to come out on the PS3. And all the games on the PS3, they play more like Harvest Moon than an actual, you know, JRPG like Atelier games in the past have. You know, it's all about slice of life and character interactions and whatnot, and frankly I could play those games forever. When this game came out I thought to myself, you know what, I've only played the first 2, I want to go right onto this one, but I decided to you know, get through the ones I haven't played. So I played the 3rd one, which was I think I've got up on the shelf there. It was called Atelier Maruru, and I was loving it, you know, it was such a good game, but I actually had to stop myself from playing it because I thought to myself, you know what, I could play this forever, but I've so many other games to get through. So, fucking knows when I'm actually going to get to this one, because I got to get through the 4th one as well, which is Atelier Aisha, and then get to this one. And this one was actually really, really well received, you know, because the other games, they don't review that well. You know, there's a lot of people that don't like them. It seems to have quite a sort of a cult following, if you will, but this one, everybody seemed to like it, so I can't wait to see what was so good about this one's. But yeah, Atelier series on PS3, please check them out. Right, next we have, I got this with it actually, yeah, it's Dark Souls 2, it's a little metal plate thing. The Black Armor Edition. Really not much to say about this, but I love Demon Souls, I love Dark Souls, never beat any of them for probably obvious reasons, but my god, they are such good games. And yeah, I'll get into this eventually. Definitely looks quite a bit different, you know, from what I've seen of it. You know, it's just looking at the screenshot as well. Oh man, put that down or I'll want to play it right away. But yeah, Dark Souls 2, awesome. Next is Witch and the 100 Nights. This is a NES RPG, and I really like to, you know, pick these up, really. I don't know anything about it. Funnily enough, it's funny that I don't know anything about it, because I've actually been following this for a while, too. I just buy random... You put an anime, fuck it, or Japanese-esque cover on your game, I'll buy it easy. Because it didn't even review that well, either, and yeah, literally nothing to say about it. Okay, next we have Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Limited Edition. Final Fantasy X, I'm pretty sure I've said in the past on some way that I hate this game. I didn't mean it, okay? I just never really beat it. You know, I got like halfway through Final Fantasy X, like, jeez, like 10 years ago at this point, and I just never beat it, you know? So, I really want to beat it this time, because, you know, I don't think I would hate Final Fantasy X from what I can remember. And I can remember a surprising amount from this game. I'm surprised myself, actually. So, but yeah, as for X-2, I don't think I'll bother with that one. So, yeah. Okay. And actually, I'll show this first, because in the same token regard, Tales of Symphonia HD Collection, or Chronicles it's known for. I popped this in for a bit. I didn't actually plan on... I've got the collector's edition, actually, over there, that came with the figurines and stuff. And I never actually planned on playing through it, because I've already beaten this game twice, and I've got enough games to take up my time as it is. But, yeah, I remember playing it. It's like, this is actually a port of the PS2 version of the game, not the GameCube version of the game. And as a result, the frame rate is a bit lower. And I know I sound like a graphics whore, but that really put me off, actually. You know, just looking at the frame rate, it's like, what the fuck. But... whatever, if you have never played either of these games, you know, even the second one, I actually really like the second one, you know? I would definitely pick this up, because it's good value, 2 good games for the price of one, so, yeah. I say go for it anyway. And lastly, we've got still in cellophane, Deception 4 Blood Ties. Same as Witch and the 100 Nights, actually. I looked at the cover, and I saw that it was from Tecmo, who do a lot of niche games, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get this. Okay, but this is actually... a strategy RPG, from what I've heard, and as you guys know, me and strategy RPGs kind of have a complicated relationship, but I will always try them, and maybe this will be the one, maybe? I wonder, but whatever. Anyway, right, that was PS3 JRPGs, right, let's go with this, actually. The JRPG, I think I covered the microphone there, sorry. The JRPG I am currently playing through is Persona 3 for the PS2. I guess I decided to get back into Shin Megami Tensei there for a bit. As you guys know, I kind of went on a little buying splurge there with all the games, but I have right here every game that I had yet to buy from the Shin Megami Tensei series. And let's put them here. Well, not every one, actually, but I've got 3 games here, I'll just show you. First one is Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. Now, I know nothing about this one, but according to Wikipedia, this is apparently a main series game. Like, without a number attached to it and all that. Like, apparently it's not a spin-off, it's main series, so that's definitely interesting. And I don't believe this was actually released over here, so, yeah. But, yeah. The Strange Journey is strange, lol. Next we have Devil Survivor 2, published by Ghostlight, actually. Now, you guys living in the UK might remember this, actually, but Ghostlight said that they were going to publish this game for the DS last year. You know, like a DS game in 2013, you know? But they needed a set amount of pre-orders for it. And honestly, I didn't know how much I was for it, because Atlus already announced the 3DS version of this game, similar to what they did with the first game, you know? That and the fact that Atlus themselves were selling this game on a region-free console, obviously, for a cheaper price at the time than what Ghostlight was asking for, so I don't know, it didn't seem like a good deal to me. But I've got it now, so whatever. I'll probably will pick up the 3DS version as well when it comes out, so yeah. Never played these ones yet either, obviously, but apparently these are the ones that are like closest to what Persona is like, from what I've heard. So that'll be interesting. And lastly, we have Devil Summoner. Went from Devil Survivor to Devil Summoner. I really know nothing, absolutely nothing about this one. That's for fucking certain. I believe it has a sequel that wasn't released in Europe. Time will tell, I guess, but for now I really don't know a thing about it. It's just another Shin Megami Tensei game to add to the pile. So, there you go. Right, which one? I'll go through these two next, actually. A couple of SNES games. First one, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. I think this game's a bit overrated. Sorry, I just don't see what everyone else is saying. I'll put it down now. Okay. And lastly, we have Secret of Mana 2. Or Seiken no Setsu 3, specifically. And I probably butchered the hell out of that name, but this is a reproduction cartridge. And Secret of Mana is one of my all-time favourite SNES games. Like, seriously, I love that game. So, I was quite keen to pick this up and play it. I've got the first game, well, the port of the first game for Game Boy Advance, actually. I should probably play that first, but... we'll get to that when we get to that. Right. Last pile here, it's 3 games, and this is what I like to call... I'll come over the microphone again. This pile is what I like to call the shite pile. Because they're all shite games. At least to me. First one is... Yeah, fuck this game. New is in the title for a reason, because there is nothing new about this game at all. This really just like shows me Nintendo's mentality of the new, you know? It's like, they feel like they can get away with business and stuff just as long as they exist. They put out anything. Okay, I know not every Nintendo franchise does that, but... This game sucks, I'm sorry. I really love the Yoshi games too. Yoshi's Story on N64 is one of my favourite N64 games, and the one on the Super Nintendo, which this is largely based off of, just play the one on the Super Nintendo. Seriously, you don't need to play this, just play that one. It's much better, and yeah, it's no. Next we have, and this one didn't anger me as much, it just kind of a disappointment, but Pac-Man The Ghostly Adventures, I was like, oh man, Pac-Man's back with a 3D platformer based off a TV show, which is a formula Sonic Boom kind of copied, but whatever. But yeah, this game, it's just boring. You know, I got a few levels in, it feels rushed, and I just couldn't find much to be interested in with it, so I don't think I'll be going back to it, which really sucks, because I really wanted to see Pac-Man do good, you know, because it's pretty likely, and there's my sister singing, lovely. I think it's pretty likely that Pac-Man's going to be in the new Smash Brothers, you know, because Namco's helping out with that game. So I kind of just wanted him to see him do good, you know, to sort of live up to the Smash Brothers hype, if you will. But sadly, that's not the case. At least to me. So, yeah. And the last one, you probably saw it there in the shite pile. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, yeah. You know what? I'm upset. I am very upset, because when news came out that this game was like 2 hours long, I was there for Konami and Kojima. I'm like, no, guys, you know, and people are just saying that. Nobody's actually played it. You know, calm your tits. Let's wait till the game comes out, and we'll judge that for themselves, you know, because when folks said 2 hours, I'm thinking, oh, they must have sped run it, and that was it. Because, like, I don't know, Metal Gear Rising for the PS3, you know, you can beat that game in 5 hours, but it's amazing, you know? So much replayability, just pure action all the way through, as Platinum Games does, you know, that's fine. And really, if you skip all the cutscenes in Metal Gear games, like the first 4, they're not really long games either. So I was just thinking, you know what, people are just saying that because they're keeping all that in mind, and it's going to feel like a genuine Metal Gear game. No, it fucking doesn't. I beat the main story within an hour. I zoomed through all the other additional side missions. This is just one of the poorest values ever, okay? Like I said, I really want to support it. I really want to give them the benefit of the doubt. No, they didn't. The game itself is really good, I'm not gonna lie, and it does make me sort of hyped for the Phantom Pain. You know what, I really feel like I should do a whole video on this one, actually, because I don't say it enough, but Metal Gear Solid is genuinely one of my favourite game series, you know. At least the first 4 games, I adore them all to death, honestly. So, maybe I'll do that, actually, so we'll see. Tell me what you guys think. Either way, this game, I paid 24 quid for this, fuck it, it was not worth it. It looks good, it plays good, but it's such poor value. It should have been a 10 or 5 quids, easily. Whew. Okay, that was a lot of games, wasn't it? So, yeah. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Happy Mother's Day, I guess? Do any mothers watch my videos? Surely not. Surely not. Why would you let your kids watch me in my foul mouth and stuff? And just end the video, Donald. Bye!